Hello, guys.
Let's learn English through a lovely story.
The Fisherman and the Small Fish. A poor fisherman, who lived on the fish he caught, had bad luck one day and caught nothing but a very small fry. The fisherman was about to put it in his basket when the little fish said, "Please spare me, Mr. Fisherman. I am so small, it is not worthwhile to carry me home. When I am bigger, I shall make you a much better meal." But the fisherman quickly put the fish in the basket. "How foolish I should be," he said, "to throw you back, however small you may be. You are better than nothing at all."
Moral.
1. A bird in hand is worth than two in the bush. 2. A small gain is worth more than a large promise.
Life is a mirror. This is a story of two dogs who walk into the same room at different times. One comes out wagging his tail while the other comes out growling. Everyone watching this goes into the room to see what could possibly have made dog one so happy and the other so mad. To her surprise, she finds a room filled with mirrors. The happy dog found 1,000 happy dogs looking back at him, while the angry dog saw only angry dogs growling back at him. Moral: what you see in the world around you is the reflection of what you are. Dream big. Lily is a little girl who is shy and reserved, but she enjoys playing soccer. Her friends and classmates ridicule Lily for her interest in soccer. Nevertheless, she is determined to pursue her passion and become a successful soccer player. Every day after returning from school, Lily quickly finishes her homework and practices soccer. Her mother understands the love Lily has for the sport and supports her in every way. When the inter-school competitions are announced at the school, Lily decides to participate. She takes part in the selection trials, and her classmates mock her once again. But they are shocked when Lily performs well, and the judges select her to represent the school. Lily's commitment and hard work mute every person who mocked her. Moral: determination, strong will, and focus can help you achieve even the toughest of goals in spite of ridicules by others.
An unusual test. Once, a philosophy professor gave an unusual test to his class. He lifted his chair up and kept it on his table. Now, he turned towards the board and wrote, "Prove that this chair does not exist." Whole class was surprised and confused. Yet all students started writing long, complex explanations. Among all, there was one student who completed that test in a minute and handed paper to the professor, attracting surprised glances from his classmates and professor. Some days later, class received their grades for the test. The student who took just a minute to complete the test was announced the best answer. His answer was,
What chair?
Moral: we tend to think a lot. Sometimes answers are just simple.
A. Heart-touching. Poor husband-wife story. One day, wife asked husband to buy her comb so that she can grow her hair. well and to be well groomed. Her husband couldn't afford to buy her comb and felt sorry. He refused her and explained that he didn't even have enough money to fix strap of his watch. After knowing this, she didn't insist on her request. Next day, as husband was going for work, he passed by watch shop and went inside to sold his damaged watch so that he can buy comb his wife. In evening, he came home with comb for his wife, and he was very happy to give this to his wife so that she can take better care of her long hairs. But to his surprise, he saw that his wife's hair were cut short. When he asked why she got her hairs got cut short, she replied with a smile, "I sold my hair and here is new strap for your watch." Moral: to love is something and to be loved is something, but to love and to be loved in return is everything. So, never take low for granted and always value the ones who love you.
Welcome. Whose child is this? Once there was a king. One day 2 women came to the king. One of the women was holding a baby boy. "O king," said the women without the child, "we come to you because we have a problem. That woman has taken my child, and I want him back." "O king, it is not true," said the woman with the child. "This is my child, my baby boy." "Explain," said the king. "Why do you think the baby is yours?" he said to the women without the child. "Well," she said, "I live with this woman. We both gave birth on the same night, and nobody else was in the house." "Did you have no midwives?" the king said. "We had no money for midwives," the women said, "and our husbands died. That is why we lived together. So, we gave birth, but her child died, and my child lived. But I want to sleep." And when I woke up, she had taken my child and was breastfeeding it. When I told her to give my baby back, she said that it was her child, and that I was lying. "She is lying," said the other woman. "My son lived, but she killed hers. She turned in her bed and smothered him. And look, my son is breastfeeding now. If he wasn't my child, would he breastfeed?" And it was true. The baby boy was breastfeeding. Said the king. He looked at both women and at the baby, but he did not know whose child it was. Both of them could be lying. He could not believe that one of them had smothered her child. But he could also not believe that the other person had stolen a baby. "I have an idea," said the king's advisor. The advisor was a strange man, but he was very clever and always had good ideas. "Yes, because we do not know which woman is lying, and we do not know whose child is it, we should split the child in 2. We will give 1/2 to each woman. They both give birth, so they should both have a child." The woman with the baby said, "What a great idea! Giving birth is so hard. So, she should have half of the child as well." "You are a very clever man, Mr. Advisor." But the woman without the baby said, "No, you can't do that. Split my child in 2? Oh, the idea is horrible. If you want to do that, then I will go." I would prefer that my baby lives, and she becomes his mother. What do you think, O king? Said the advisor. I can use magic to split the baby. It will not be hurt. Well, it probably won't be hurt. I think you must decide, said the king. Very well, said the advisor. It is clear who is a mother. A real mother would not want her baby to be hurt. Because you think it is okay for the child to be split in two. You cannot be the real mother. The woman holding the baby said, but I am a great mother. Look, he is breastfeeding. Children will breastfeed from cows if they need to, said the advisor. Give him back to his mother. Do as he says, said he king. So, the woman gave the baby back to his real mother, and the baby was happy. Thank you, O king, said the baby's real mother. The other woman looked angry, but she did not say anything. I think we might split you in two, said the advisor, because you lied. You said that she smothered her baby, when actually you stole her baby. The other woman went white. I am sorry, O king. I was just so sad. She will live, said the king. One death is enough for today. The two women said, thank you, and left, and the king and his advisor talked. It is good that you decided, said the king. I thought like a king but not like a mother. It is clear that the woman could not have smothered her child because she was so sad when you said you would split it. Do you think it matters which mother the child has? The king thought, I think it matters that the mother loves her child. But it is easier to love a child who you have given birth to yourself, I think. And the woman who stole the baby would have to lie to him all his life. Nobody can live happily with such a big lie. By the way, I think we should make sure that all women in the country have a midwife. A very good idea, O king, said the advisor. If all the women have midwives, then we will have to split fewer babies in two. Were you really going to split the child in two? Said the king. Oh no, said the advisor. I do not know magic like that. Words are the best magic. Usually, the king thought about it, and he agreed.
Best of luck.
Bye bye.